This House Has Fallen by Karl Maier, published in 2000. That's 25 years ago. So I've had it on my shelf for quite a long time. I just thought, you know what, let me just have a look at this book. And I was just surprised to read that from this book, Nigeria has been going in circles, going around in circles. The same thing have happened over and over and over again. Police brutality, rigged elections, recycling leadership, the destruction of the Niger Delta, corrupt enrichment. Everybody is just trying to get power for themselves and not for the good of the society. The tone is not all negative, though. Karl Maier, he was a foreign correspondent, came to Nigeria several times. So this book is based on his impressions from interviews with Nigerians from across, different economic divides across different parts of the country. It's also based on research and all of that. So it's not judgmental. It's practically just telling us the story of Nigeria. It's about the most concise history of Nigeria and governance in Nigeria you'll find in any small book like this. Okay, but like I said, it's not all negative. He also celebrates the spirit, the can-do spirit, the hospitality of Nigerians, and he also mentions that Nigeria is the equivalent of Brazil, India, Indonesia, and the country is not one to be disregarded in any way, even though it's not really meeting up to the world's expectations. So it's a bittersweet book to read. I like that I've picked it up after about 21 years to read. So imagine all these things that was said 25 years ago. 25 years later, the situation still remains the same. So why are we a people not anxious for development? When are we going to embrace development? As a matter of fact, in the point in this book, it said Nigeria is not a developing country. It's an undeveloping country, something like that. It's such a painful, declaration about a country with so much potential that we always say. Have you read this book? If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's have a conversation about Nigeria, about leadership, about governance, about our society. And let's just try to find a way forward. Enough of this going around in circles.